Hello, dear Capricorn. I'm Jamie Dawn, your evolutionary revolutionary astrologer, bringing you your February 2022 horoscope. And we have Venus now moving direct in your sign. I know there's just this breath of relief. I hear it just exiting from your lips right now. Venus stationed direct on Friday, the 29th of January. And even though she's in shadow, we're starting to feel the pickup just a little bit. We also have a new moon in Aquarius activating your second house. You'll be contemplating, maybe there's some action, but this isn't really an action time with a new moon. It's more a time of thinking and big ideas and in new and exciting ways, in ways that maybe you're challenged to think out of the box. And in that second house, you may be looking at ways in which you can manage your income or your possessions, ways in maybe which you can increase it or start something new in an unusual field that allows you to have the income you need in order to supply the resources or have the resources for yourself. And does it come into alignment with your values? And your values may be very unusual, very different, situational even. But this is a chance for you to be able to look at them. I want to talk about Venus again, because she is also going to be canoodling with Mars this month. They're cosmic lovers. Mars moved into your sign where it loves to be. And that happened on the 24th of January. And Mars is going to sit here with Venus and they're going to hold hands, they're going to hug, they're going to kiss, they're going to high five. Then they might push each other apart a little bit and come back together throughout the whole month. And so this is going to activate your magnetic personality, your ability to kick ass, take names, get things done. There's also this energy where you may have to fight for something. You may have to negotiate for your income or for that idea that you're trying to implement. There's also a good indication here, though, Capricorn, where you are seen as that cosmic favorite, where people just naturally are drawn to you and that they rely on you to get things done because you've shown them that you can achieve things. You are that person. Now, there's also an indication, because there's always a shadow, as we know, that others could accuse you of just using them or not really engaging with them the way that they need more emotion. There could be where you manipulate and have opportunities to do that if you're not getting what you want in order to achieve the outcome you're looking for. So do watch out for that, because we do have Mercury and Pluto canoodling in your sign as well. And that happens February 3rd. The sun will also conjunct or canoodle with Saturn in your second house. So it tells me that some form of income, some form of values may not line up, or the opportunity to discuss it and to have your ideas shared may not be welcomed. Or you could find yourself forcing it onto a situation or a person because it helps you feel in control. So do watch out for that. However, on the positive side of it, this first week of February could have you being seen as the one who organizes things, the one who gets things done, that maybe there's some challenges in the activities that you're doing or the conversations you're having, but they can prove to be productive because you'll just stay with it. And with Venus here blessing you on your personality, the way in which you show up in the world, it can easily attract to you people who appreciate you. And you may even hear that. You may hear how people truly appreciate you. Now, this is great if you are single or bonded in your romantic relationships, because you may find someone doting over you. And if you are single and you're looking for love, then you can easily put yourself out there, especially the entire month of February, but that second week of February, the 14th, or I guess I should say third, potato, but you can put yourself out there in around Valentine's Day when Mercury re-enters Aquarius, giving you a chance to really socialize, to give you a chance to communicate, in your community, and to have maybe some high-level conversations about, this is what I really want and value in a relationship. Do you also value that? And you may attract to you somebody from online or somebody a bit unusual. I'm hearing very clearly some of you Capricorns will end up in a relationship with, let's say, an artist of some sort. Just saying. Mercury stations direct February 4th. And Mercury is still in your sign of Capricorn, late degrees, and moves back into Aquarius on the 14th. So you'll have a good 10 days with Mercury direct even though it's going to stay in shadow. But as it is moving back through the late degrees of Capricorn, you'll have a chance to be able to communicate and organize your ideas and thoughts, and people will listen. They'll see you as an authority about a subject matter. If nothing else, you're an authority in yourself. Yeah, with Mercury here, it gives a concrete expression of your ideas. This is also a great setup for the Valentine's Day. If you're waiting to declare your love, if you're waiting to have some bigger, more meaningful conversations, you can start planning now. How would I want to approach this? If you are in a relationship that has a lot of tumult, if there's a lot of worry and anxiety, I sense that after the first of the month, you can start to feel a little more settled if you can take that mature approach to things, which you can do very easily. One thing about Mercury in Aquarius, though, in that second house, it can have those nerves going, especially if your mind is running wild. And if anybody can overthink something, I know you can, Capricorn. So do pay attention to the grounding and coming back to where the attention goes, energy flows. Watch how your words create worlds. What is it that you're ultimately trying to communicate? Use the first half of February to really get clear and find your power here, not over somebody, but power inside of yourself where you build more trust and more intimacy. And you can create an environment that allows you to feel supported so that you can then express yourself in your own beautiful way. Mercury canoodles Pluto, like I mentioned twice here. We got on the 3rd and the 11th. And when that happens, it could have you thinking about where you've been powerless in your life, which can create more fear and anxiety. So use your tools. And then here we have a full moon in Leo, and we have Venus and Mars, like I mentioned, the cosmic lovers canoodling on the 16th. This tells me there's something really powerful coming to you that your heart desires, something that you truly love. And I sense that it may come through your friends. It may come through a social setting. It may come through just out of the blue when you're least expecting it, because you've been doing the work of getting clear. Who am I? What do I need to be the best version of myself? And now you're ready to declare it to the world. And you may find yourself sprung into the spotlight here at this full moon Leo time, where people are saying, look how amazing this Capricorn is. I want to partner with them, or I want you to reward them and give them all these accolades or the monetary rewards, whatever it is that motivates you. You'll find that your great support group, and maybe even somebody you didn't even think about for a while, comes back and says, I've been watching you. I've been seeing the good work you're doing. And because you come from this heart-centered space, because your intentions are so pure, I want you to be celebrated. There is a small indication here also, Capricorn, that a few of you may be dealing with heart issues, as we are working with Leo, which Leo rules the heart and the body. So even if it's not matters of the heart like love or romance or the shadow sides of betrayal and things like that, you may be working with your physical heart. It's a great time if you have been holding off on exercise or you felt delayed because maybe you were sick or something along those lines. You can refocus on that, get the cardio going, and maybe you need to go get an EKG, whatever it might be. But there's an indication here that I sense you're going to want to look at that and work with it. There's also a beautiful thing here if we're looking at it from a resource standpoint, joint resources, because Leo is ruling that 8th house. And so I sense for you that you may find yourself with the ability to attract, with Venus and Mars in your 2nd house, new income, new resources, maybe approval of a loan. If you've been holding off, this is a great time for you to receive the news that it has been blessed. If you're looking at it from a work standpoint, you may let go of your current role and start something new. And it can provide you with an opportunity to lead, because you do have a natural ability to lead. The sun entering Pisces, activating your 3rd house on the 18th, you're going to have a lot of Piscean 3rd house energy, 2nd half of February. This is telling me that your words can heal. You can use them where you're listening and having great compassion for others. If you're thinking about getting into like talk therapy or coaching or speaking engagements, things like that, this is an opportunity where you can have your focus on that and you can really use your words to help others heal. Maybe it's yourself that needs healing, and now you have a chance to do it. It's a very generous time where you can find yourself extremely social and also thinking about art and beauty and the things that inspire you. And maybe your faith has been shaken over the last couple of months, maybe even years, because of the situation in the world, but also maybe you were one of those who was affected by layoffs or loss of jobs, things like that. And of course, that affects your income, which can make you feel unstable. This is an opportunity, second half of February, to start having some of those conversations, those interviews, applying for those jobs, and being able to receive that positive outcome that you can just use this as your mantra for this month. The universe really does have my back. All I have to do is show up fully. All right, Capricorn, I hope this helps. It's just a small taste, general view. So do listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs for a bigger picture, and then come find me or another astrologer for a deeper dive into more of who you are just in that snapshot moment. And then we expand even more beyond that. All right, I hope that you can keep me posted, like, subscribe, share, comment, and come find me at jamiedawn.com. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a great month.